Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates.
With pensions and salary being the biggest spending factor of the defense budget, the Department of Military Affairs, headed by the CDS, that is General Bipin Rawat, is in the process of finalizing an increase in the retirement age and also bringing commonality among the various officer ranks across the three services. Now, once these changes are brought in, the concept of re-employment in the armed forces will also come down. The shortfall of officers will also reduce because of these steps. According to the sources, the Defense and Security Establishment work is also on to tweak the re-employment responsibilities so that officers can work at the same level as their rank rather than the current practice wherein while the officer draws the salary of his rank, his responsibilities are that of a much lower rank. Sources believe that the increasing pension and salary bill has been a concern because it meant that while the defense budget itself is big in terms of numbers, the actual money spent on modernization is very less. Now remember that India had earlier this year emerged as the world's third biggest defense spender after US and China. India actually outranked Russia, which it is heavily dependent on for defense equipment. Sources said that the main issue is that the colonel rank, since the three services have different age for retirement, with the Indian Air Force having two different retirement age depending on whether one is from the flying branch or not. In the Army, a colonel rank officer retires at the age of 54. In the Navy, his counterpart, who is actually a captain, retires at the age of 56. In the Air Force, their counterpart is a group captain. If a group captain is from the flying branch, he retires at the age of 54, and all known flying group captains retire at the age of 56. Similarly, while a brigadier in the Army and the commodore in the Navy retire at the age of 56, their counterpart in the Air Force has a retirement age of 56 and 58, depending on whether you are from the flying branch or not. While a major rank officer retires in the Army at 58, Rear Admiral at 58, the retirement age for an Air Vice Marshal is actually 59. Now, the sources say that the biggest problem is that the colonel rank within the Army, since the retirement age is much early compared to the other services. On a yearly basis, a total of about 1,000 officers superannuate or retire, and majority of them are usually lieutenant colonel and colonel rank besides brigadiers. Many of them also apply for re-employment, which is usually given about nearly about 90% are given re-employment. That is 90% of those who've applied. Now, explaining further, the sources said that when a colonel or a brigadier is taken on re-employment, the responsibility that is given is that of at least two ranks below. Now, every year there's a vacancy of 9 brigadiers in the BSF. When a brigadier joins the BSF, he is posted as a DIG, which is generally considered the equivalent of a brigadier. He draws the salary of a brigadier and works as a brigadier only. In the Army, the brigadier is given responsibilities that are actually given to a lieutenant colonel rank officer in staff duties. The idea of the DMA is to ensure that even if there is re-employment, the forces make the maximum out of the process by ensuring that officers continue to work at the same level. Also, making common retirement age will ensure that there is uniformity and the shortfall of officers' strength is also taken care of. Remember that a DMA note in October last year on a proposed new retirement and pension policy had caused serious heartburn in the military, with the indications that the three services are not on board. However, the major concern then was the proposed changes in the pension entitlements of those seeking premature release, that is PMR. For The Print, this is Snehesh Philip. Do subscribe to our Print's YouTube channel for more such videos.